Man, when I first heard that Russell Crowe, yeah, the Gladiator himself, went on a secret trip to Mecca, I was like, what? Hold up. You know those moments where something just hits you different? It's not just another celebrity stunt or some influencer thing. It's something deeper, something spiritual, and this one felt different. Russell Crowe, this dude who's played warriors, kings, and legends, quietly making a journey to one of the holiest places on earth, Mecca. Not just powerful, that's real. What really blew my mind was he didn't go for a movie, no PR stunt, no cameras. He went because something inside him called him there. That's what hit me the hardest, because when a guy like him who's seen it all, fame, power, chaos, decides to go to Mecca, start wondering what did he experience there that changed him. I've talked to people about spirituality, meaning, purpose, and every time Islam comes up, there's a different energy. It's not just a belief system, it's structure, it's focus. It's a path that pulls your soul towards something bigger than you. When I heard Russell talk about walking near the Kaaba, seeing millions of people from every race, every language, every background moving in sync, praying to one God, it blew my mind. That's unity in its purest form. And man, that's what we've lost in today's world. We're divided by nonsense, politics, ego, social media flexing, and yet in Mecca, millions stand shoulder to shoulder, same clothes, same humility, same purpose. That's wild. That's beautiful. And what really hit me, the way he described it, felt like standing inside a heartbeat, like the whole planet was breathing together. He said Mecca wasn't just a place, it was alive. That's deep, man. In a world addicted to distraction and noise, Mecca is the one place where the only thing that matters is presence, peace, surrender. You can't fake that. You can't film that, brand that. It's raw. It's real. And the fact that Russell went there quietly, no cameras, no flexing, tells you this was personal. He was searching for peace, for understanding, for truth. And honestly, that's something everyone's looking for deep down, even if they don't admit it. We live in this dopamine-driven storm, likes, opinions, algorithms, but what we really crave is stillness. And when you watch those people circling the Kaaba, you feel it. You can't describe it, but it hits you in the chest. Gravity for the soul. I've talked to guys who've been there, Muslims who saved for decades just to make that journey. And when they talk about it, you see tears in their eyes. They say it's like standing at the center of the universe, feeling like you're everything and nothing at the same time. That's power. That's truth. Russell said he stood there watching people pray, and for the first time in years, his mind went silent. No noise, no thoughts, just presence. Think about that. A man surrounded by cameras his whole life finally finds silence in Mecca. You can't buy that. You can't fake that. That's divine, man. And you know, the more I've learned about Islam, the more I respect it. People misunderstand it all the time. They see headlines, politics, but they don't see the heart. They don't see the discipline, the fasting, the humility about killing your ego. And that's the hardest thing any human can do. The ego runs this world. It drives greed, hate, competition. And Islam says, let it go. Submit to the Creator. That's warrior code. That's strength. Russell Crowe, a man who's literally played warriors, must have felt that. Islam, it's like spiritual martial arts, the training, the focus, the brotherhood. It's discipline for the soul. When he saw millions moving together in prayer, unity, real, pure, unfiltered, he said he'd never felt that kind of peace in his life. He didn't understand Arabic, but he understood the energy. It was love, devotion, surrender. That's universal. You don't have to be Muslim to feel it. You just have to be human. When he got back, he said something that stuck with me. I went to Mecca as a visitor, but I left feeling like I'd been there before. That's insane. Science talks about vibration and frequency. Maybe Mecca has that something beyond physics, something that calls to your soul. Everyone who goes there says it feels like home, like your soul remembers it. And here's the thing. A lot of people in Hollywood are waking up to this now, maybe not converting, but searching. They're drawn to the peace, the discipline, the light it gives people. Russell's journey wasn't for fame. It was for awareness. Like, if this man can go to Mecca, what's stopping anyone else from exploring faith with an open heart? People today have everything, money, fame, comfort, but they're still lost. still anxious, still empty. And here's this 1400-year-old path that says, peace isn't out there, it's in surrender. That's wild, man. That's truth. Russell said one of his most emotional moments was drinking Zamzam water, that sacred water Muslims believe God blessed. The calm that washed over him was unreal, like his whole body just let go. Not psychological, spiritual. That's what Mecca does. It bypasses logic. You can't explain it, only feel it. And man, that's what the world's missing. Humility, truth, connection. I've met fighters, monks, scientists. They all say the same thing differently, something bigger than us. Islam reminds you of that every single day. That's discipline, that's purpose, that's focus. Russell saw people praying before dawn, fasting for purification, giving charity to help others. That's real strength. Society's got everything but meaning. Maybe that's why people like Russell go searching for it. Fame fades, applause ends, but faith stays. He said he saw an old man circling the Kaaba, tears in his eyes, probably walked miles just to get there, and it broke him. He said, that's not ritual, that's love. And that's what hit me too, because when you hear millions chanting, here I am, oh God, here I am, you realize that's power. That's surrender. That's poetry. It's the human soul bowing back to its origin. And the more I think about it, the more I see how everything connects. Prayer, meditation, fasting, silence, it's all alignment with truth. Islam just channels it through unity, through structure, through devotion. And maybe that's why it's growing, because truth resonates. You can't suppress something that's built on love and discipline. Russell said that peace followed him home, like his soul was tuned differently now. That's what real spirituality does. It doesn't give you a high, it changes your lens. You start valuing gratitude, patience, humility. You stop chasing noise and start chasing purpose. Man, to hear that from Russell Crowe, a guy who's lived the biggest stories on screen, saying the most powerful thing he's ever experienced was prayer. That's beautiful. That's real. That's grounding. Makes you think, what are we even chasing? Because at the end of the day, the lights go off, the crowd goes home, and it's just you and your soul. Mecca reminds you of that. It strips everything away, fame, status, ego, and leaves you standing in front of your creator. That's not weakness. That's freedom. So yeah, when Russell Crowe revealed his secret trip to Mecca, I didn't just see a headline. I saw a man searching for truth, and I think he found a piece of it there. Honestly, it made me want to go, not as a tourist, but as a seeker. Because if there's a place on earth that can quiet your mind, soften your heart, and align your soul, that's Mecca. And man, something this world needs more of. Because sometimes in all the noise, the most powerful thing you can do is bow your head and just listen.